It was late one evening when a student walked into my class. It was an English class. And this student walked in and he looked quite young, early 20s. And he sat down. And I asked him what his name was. And he told me his name. And as I proceeded to ask him questions, I noticed that his English was absolutely amazing. He was in my level 5 class, but his English literally sounded just like he was an American. So I stopped. I said, listen, I have to ask you a question. I know I'm your English teacher, but I need you to tell me how you learned to speak English so well. You see, it was his first time being in my class, and the young man kind of smiled a little bit, and he said, well, teacher, I've actually never been to America. I said, no, you have to be kidding me because your English fluency is so amazing. He said, well, I'll tell you what I did. And he proceeded to tell me several things that helped him speak English fluently enough to blow the mind of an English teacher. Do you want to know those secrets? Well then, I'm Teacher Tiffany. Let's jump right in. Secret number 1, immerse by watching. Immerse by watching. Let me explain what this means. Immerse means to dive head in, to surround yourself with something. Immerse yourself with English by watching. You see, when you surround yourself with television programs or movies or video podcasts, anything where people are speaking in English, immersing yourself by watching, it can help improve your listening skills and understanding of the language, which will enhance your English fluency. And that's exactly what the young man said he had done. He had watched tons of YouTube videos of native English speakers speaking to and with each other. He had watched tons of English programs over and over again. So his listening skills were great and his fluency was also amazing. This also helped him and can help you learn more about the culture, which will help you communicate better in English. Because English fluency is not just about the words you use, it's about your understanding of how to use those words and expressions at the right time and in the right context. In order to do this, you must understand culture, immersing yourself by watching. It also can help you become more familiar with idioms and natural English expressions, which will improve your English fluency. And that's the first secret that young man revealed. He immersed himself by watching tons and tons of English programs. Remember, he had never been overseas before, but his English sounded just like me. Secret number 1, immerse by watching. The second secret, practice daily and consistently. Once again, practice daily and consistently. This is something that you've heard many times before, but the young man who could speak just like me, his teacher, was able to speak English fluently because he practiced daily and consistently. You see, by practicing daily and consistently, it can help you develop better pronunciation and intonation, which will improve your confidence when you speak English. This young man, amazing pronunciation. He practiced daily and consistently. It can also help you recall things faster, which will cause you to communicate more effectively in real life situations. I was asking him tons of questions about his English journey, how he learned English so well, how he was able to immerse himself, and he was able to respond immediately. He was able to recall things faster because he was practicing daily and consistently. And this will also help you to become more comfortable and confident speaking English in social situations. Have you ever felt nervous when you were speaking to a native English speaker? Even when you were speaking to your teacher. I've been in so many classes with my students, right? And we'll be in a Zoom class and I'll pop into their breakout room. And as soon as I pop in, the new students get a little bit nervous. Why? Oh no, my teacher's here. I don't want to mess up. But what happens when you practice daily and consistently? You'll become like the young man, confident. He wasn't nervous at all. Every question I asked him, he was able to answer with confidence because he practiced daily and consistently. Secret number 2. Now, secret number 3 is also important. Record and listen to yourself. This is something that I need you to understand. It doesn't matter where you live right now. You might be living in Iran. You might be living in Ghana. You might be living in Spain. It doesn't matter where you live. Even if there are no English speakers around you, when you understand the secret of recording and listening to yourself and how it can help you speak English fluently, your entire English journey is going to change. You see, this can help you identify areas where you need improvement, which can help you improve your English fluency faster. I don't think you realize how smart you are. I'm going to say that again. I don't think you realize how smart you actually are. You see, when you record yourself and then play it back and listen to yourself, you will recognize your own mistakes. You will recognize things that you need to work on, and you'll start making the tweaks so that you will be able to speak English fluently, just like that young man. Here's the other thing that this does for you. It can also help you become more comfortable with the sound of your own voice, which can make you more confident in your speaking skills and help you speak English more fluently. Many times as an English learner, you hear yourself speak, and maybe it makes you nervous, maybe it makes you feel a little bit weird. But the more you record and listen, suddenly you'll be more confident. Suddenly your English fluency will improve. Recording and listening to yourself will change your English. And finally, this can also help you develop better self-awareness, which will make you speak with more confidence in real life situations. As you record yourself and listen, you'll be more aware of the things you do. Maybe you say, maybe you say that a lot. Or maybe when you're speaking English, you use the same words over and over again. When you record and listen to yourself, you'll be able to catch those things and fix them, which will result in you speaking English more fluently and faster. Secret number 3. Now, secret number 4 is also very important. Memorize phrases, not words. Memorize phrases, not words. You heard me right. Memorize phrases and not words. You see, it's very common to focus only on vocabulary. Vocabulary is extremely important, but when you memorize phrases, it will be easier for you to use them in real conversations and speak English fluently. Here's the other thing. When you memorize phrases and not just words, it will help you become more comfortable with the natural flow and rhythm of English, which will make you more confident in your speaking ability. You'll get the flow. You'll understand, okay, native English speakers use this. They use this sentence pattern, this phrase, these phrases. This will help you speak English more fluently. It will also help you learn how to use more English idioms faster, which can improve your overall fluency and ability to express yourself in a natural way. When you hear someone, a native English speaker, use a certain phrase and that phrase includes an idiom, memorize it. And then later on, you can use it in the same way. It can also help you develop a better understanding of context, which will cause you to use them more effectively in conversation. When you hear a certain phrase and you understand, this is the context, this is when they use this phrase, you'll also start using the same phrase in the same context. This will help you speak English more fluently, just like the young man. Secret number 5. It's important for you to share your opinions regularly. Share your opinions regularly. Remember, I told you at the very beginning that this young man was not nervous at all. I was shooting questions at him back to back to back because I was so interested in how he learned English, and he was able to give his opinions. He was able to give details without any hesitation. When you share your opinions regularly, it becomes easier for you to share them in every situation and speak English fluently. It can also help you develop better communication skills, which will cause you to express yourself more effectively and persuasively. This is going to change your English. Another reason why this is so important, it can help you become more confident and assertive in your speaking skills. When you feel like your opinions are able to come out and be expressed clearly in English, it will give you more confidence in your speaking ability, and you'll speak English more fluently. It will also help you become more engaged in English conversations, because now you have something to say. Now you'll know exactly how to express your opinions about a certain topic or idea. Remember, secret number 5, share your opinions regularly about whatever topic is being discussed. This is how you speak English fluently. The 5 secrets to speaking English fluently. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Now, if you want to continue studying with me, I have good news. The doors for my program, the Daily English Lessons membership, are going to open tomorrow morning. You heard me right. They've been closed for months. If you want to get into my program while the doors are open for only a few days, you need to go to dailyenglishLessons.com, www.dailyenglishLessons.com, and the link is also in the description. Remember, the doors will only be open for a very short period of time, and then they will close for several months. Don't miss out. Go to www.dailyenglishLessons.com. I'll see you there. And remember, you can speak